All right, they called. I heard hissing in the evaporator. I was honestly coming to top it off, and then I was gonna do a quick leak test, but I don't know what's going on here. There's dye everywhere. Hola, bienvenidos. What's up, everybody? Welcome and welcome back to the channel. I really appreciate you guys that show up, support, and watch these videos. Now, I just want to do a quick reminder that you can go to reliablehvacr.net, and that's your one-stop shop for everything that or that you can keep up to date with anything that I'm doing. So any platform that I post on, whether that's TikTok, Instagram, here on YouTube, I'm also on LinkedIn now. You guys can find links to all those at that website. You can also see all the tools that I recommend, all the tools that I use in my videos and that I use on the daily, or I try out something new and I like it. It ends up in the tool link in that website. And then we also have merch. You guys, this is one of the shirts here. We have shirts, hoodies. I also sell arm sleeves, protect yourself out in the sun when you guys are working on rooftops. All that's in that website. And then anytime I get discounts to share with you guys, so like I have a jobber discount that's always going to be there. And then anything else that I feel I need to share with you guys, it'll all be in that website. Just remember to check out reliablehvacr.net. Like I said, merch, discounts, tool links, recommendations, it'll all be there. All my platforms. I appreciate you guys. Now enjoy the video. All right, so I'm gonna pop the top off. Not unless somebody sprayed a whole bunch of that fluorescent bubble crap. I have no idea where it popped from. I know it had dye because it could be that. But this kind of looks like somebody sprayed everything, which is really annoying. Yeah, we still got pressure. Let me spray everything down. If this is fucking fluorescent bubbles, I fucking hate them. Yeah, this is really stupid. I don't get the fluorescent bubble solution. I don't understand what it's for. It just makes a mess of everything. I went ahead and sprayed around all the ports and different joints, and that's obviously what they were doing because it's the same spots. Now it just looks like neon green everywhere. I don't get the point of that one. You just make I have enough of an issue with the dye in the system getting on my gauges. Now it's you sprayed it everywhere and I'm getting it all over myself, so that pisses me off. But they got a second opinion, I believe. I know they had mentioned something about somebody coming out because we weren't going to come out during like a holiday stretch or something like that, or I don't know when they wanted it done, but we weren't able to come out right then and there. They had somebody else come out, and it is low on charge. So I know the leak up here is these valves. It's in my notes. And then I guess they were looking for any other leaks, but I also need to check the HVAC because that was not changed out. I'm more than sure we got something in there. It's green bandits were in here too. I have no idea if they actually found a leak. So I've been using my DR82. Right, sometimes solenoid leaks. Uh-oh. Okay, and I got a hit when I opened the door here, but it's not picking up anything right now. Yeah, probably the U-bend over there. All right. So that little distributor, they've leaked on me before. I've been able to fix them, but looking at the rest of this unit, we'll write up some other stuff. Man, who does that stuff, right? All that green, and those have to be those fluorescent bubbles, in which I don't understand what the use for that is. Like, if it's gonna bubble, it's gonna bubble. You're gonna see it. Now, if it's dye in the system, yeah, if it leaks out, you can find it with a UV light or whatever it is, but I don't understand the green bubbles. But I know there's a place and time for all that stuff. I believe supermarket guys get more, it's more beneficial to those bigger systems and whatnot, but did not need them here. Everywhere, green everywhere. Look like everything. Somebody told me it looked like a Nickelodeon slime just exploded everywhere, but yeah, so that's gonna probably turn into a replacement. There's not really too much to dive into. Like, a lot of the piping is leaking, so on those that distributor has leaked. I've actually been able to patch that with some solder weld brazing rods, the 15s that I have, and I don't know what it is about that stuff. I just had him on the podcast, and I don't really sell anything. I'm not sponsored by any of these companies, because I just use what works, and for some reason the solder weld stuff just flows and gravitates to the leaks and patches really well. So I've been able to patch those, which I could offer, but I did get some like micro bubbles on several U-bends, and I didn't even check the other side because they were kind of like they had kind of, after I fixed it, they kind of started stocking it, and then they were like apologizing. I'm like, well, I'm just gonna do a quick leak test anyway. But that unit's super old. I fixed one exactly like that recently, but the piping was not that bad. This one has a lot of ugly joints and little couplings, and that external equalizer from the TXV, that line that goes to the suction, is like 2 or 3 different sizes. You know, they did what they could when they put that in, but that's a lot of stuff that scares me. The U-bends, I didn't even get to check the attic area because the ceiling tiles, I might have somebody help me get up there. The ceiling tiles have a lot of communication wires that run over them, making them heavy to move and stuff like that. And this one has I don't know if they just put it in or how long ago they did, but it has a lot of insulation just laying on the ceiling tiles. So I got to be very careful with what I do. I work around a lot of food, so I would like to have some help in case it gets messy. Because the other thing is, I got to check the old line set. It looks like they used the same line set, right? The same evaporator, and they replaced the condenser, I want to say 3 or 4 years ago. So somebody else's work. And the other one that I had done that was very similar to this, I did patch it, got them by I think like a year or so. And I recently saw well, not recently, I had seen after that somebody did work on it, maybe like a year later or something like that. But that's a location that we're not exclusive, or not the exclusive company at. So somebody else had gotten that call, and I haven't even been by to look at it. I don't know if they gave them a new evaporator coil, because it was the same exact leak. The U-bends were leaking as well. I patched that distributor, and I patched like 2 or 3 of the U-bends, but I told them like more can come out. The evaporator itself is deteriorating, so I've just learned it's better to replace sometimes, right? And the other one I repaired because it was a whole old R22 system that I bought them some time to see if we're gonna replace it or not. They still have not replaced it. Somebody else went and repaired something else on it. I could tell that they repiped some of the stuff on the roof. But here somebody replaced the condenser. So I was like, why not just replace the evaporator? So that's going to be our pitch. And just from experience, once it starts leaking like that, you're going to get more leaks. Man, you could patch it, you could get away with it. 5 years from now, it might still be working, it might still be good, but that copper looks like it's deteriorating on all the ends and U-bends. And I've had those solenoid, I don't know if that's the original one or not, I didn't pay attention, but had those solenoid leaks. The valves themselves leak. TXV could leak at some point. A whole bunch of different leak points. So I need to go write them a quote, get all that done. My leak detector everybody's leak detector of choice is different. Everybody has different experiences. I have the DR82, again, not sponsored, but I had good luck with it. It showed me the leak right away. I use whatever works. So before that, I had the Hvacr infrared leak detector, which is a good, well-priced leak detector. And essentially they looked identical, but Elitech has one that looks like identical to the Hvacr one. It's just orange instead of black, and I think that's even cheaper. So if you guys are looking for leak detectors, the Hvacr infrared and the Elitech infrared, they look identical. It worked really well for me too. I left the Hvacr one on a rooftop during a bad storm, and all the ports, I didn't close them or something because they have rubber ports to charge and stuff, and that thing got completely soaked. And then I ended up getting the DR82 just because I like the lighted tip. That's just it's really cool to me, and it's also infrared, and I've never had an issue with it. So they do act up every now and then. They can get a little sensitive and wonky, but they've all done that to me, and then like they start working. So it's a weird thing. But yeah, man, that dye, I hate dye to begin with, and then like the fluorescent bubbles, like that was something else. So I don't even know what this other company did, because this was, like I said, I don't know if it was after hours, a weekend, or holiday. We could not come out here because they were worried that the temperature was rising. And I mean, that's fine, they called somebody else, but that somebody else made a mess. It's all green everywhere. And I have no idea if they even put any refrigerant in this thing, because that's another concern of mine. If they came and looked at it and they charged it up, it leaked out again. Like, I don't know if there has to be some other leaks too. Like that evaporator coil might be leaking everywhere. And that company came out, I don't know, like a month ago. So like for it to be down again, that didn't make any sense to me. So that's another reason I'd rather just put them in a unit, and then check all the line set going up, and just make sure that we do everything, and not get a call back and not get blamed for anything. But that's what happens when you got multiple companies coming in. I don't know what they did. I didn't ask. Well, I got a different manager. I get a different manager every time, so I never know, and they never know what's going on. So I'll see if I can figure out, like, did they come and charge it up? Did they come and put maybe just a few ounces for the day, and then like that's what leaked out? I don't know. I don't know how these companies work, but they looked for the leak. I can tell you that. I could see proof that they looked for the leak. I don't know if they found it. We're gonna recommend a new one or a repair, but that's not gonna be guaranteed. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I think I rambled a little bit too much. Just wanted to show that crazy leak crap that was everywhere. So remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Leave a comment, say something, say what's up. Let me know what you thought of the bubbles or the green stuff. Do you guys use that? Do you guys hate it as much as I do? I don't know, but I appreciate you guys for coming out, showing up, and yeah, I'll see you guys. Bro, how hard is this? I said no onions, and then the lady's like, sir, does not come with onions. I was like, I can see it in the picture. See it in my burger. Damn it, dude.